Don't know how.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between New York City and New York. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. So stepping in, Joe Morgan. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For New York City, the second baseman, Joe.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And that misses 2-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Batting second.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Coming to the plate now, Lou Gehrig. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Mays leads off second with one gone in the inning. A line shot to third base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out. So striding forward now, Rogers Hornsby, runner in scoring position with two gone. Comes set, the 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Striding into the box, Duke Snider. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Popped him up. Arenado over to his right. And that's the third out. Stepping into the box, Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Roberto.
First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. Two 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. 2 balls and a strike to count. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. At the plate, Willie Mays. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Morgan ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And here comes the babe. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
1-2. Here it is. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ripped down the first base line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. Now in the box, Aiden Mata as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Hit hard on the ground to second. To his left, Morgan. Throw on to Gehrig, takes care of him, and that will end the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Leading off for the Ballers.
First pitch on its way.
Chris Bryant.
Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Into the box now, Tony Gwynn.
The right fielder, number
First
19.
pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Gwynn.
Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. At the plate, Miguel Rodriguez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Rodriguez.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
So striding in, Nolan Ryan, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Gwynn at second, Rodriguez at first, 1 gone. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll stay with it long enough to get the out at first. But meanwhile, the runners move up to second and third now with 2 away.
Second baseman, Joe.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Ready on 0-2. And another foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate down the third baseline. Second and third, 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 1-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Gehrig charging in on it, and the 2-out threat will not come to. Now at the plate, Rogers Hornsby. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Not shortstop.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And it's fouled away. Hit to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. And this is low, ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Gehrig is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening,
the third baseman, Nolan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with 1 down. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. And right into the shift. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side trying to pick things up where he left off. Willie Mays, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled off. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Alomar gloves it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So digging in now, Lou Gehrig hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Runner at first following the error. And next will be the imposing power bat, Rogers Hornsby. 0-1 the count. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Gehrig, base runner at first with 1 out. A ball and 2 strikes. Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Ready for another chance? Duke Snyder, so far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Striding in, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. This is foul right side. 2 down, runners at first and second. Popped up. Gehrig has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So here now is the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. That's popped up. Mays moving forward. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Roberto Alomar. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
The right fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Junior.
Pulled toward right center field. Snyder has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now, Tony Gwynn.
Leading off.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
The right fielder, Tony.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Into the box, Miguel Rodriguez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Rodriguez.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Junior's in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Nolan Ryan, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
The 0-2 once more. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Mays is going to have room out there as he put. Standing in, Willie Mays. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The center fielder, Willie.
Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Settling in now, Babe Ruth. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Runner goes for second. High and deep to center field. Snyder racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Now at the plate, Aiden Mata. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Ready now, Rogers Hornsby. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled away. Mays over at second. Mata is over at first with 1 away. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to Hornsby. To Gehrig, and the double play. Now at the plate, Willie Mays. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
The left fielder.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off-speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see two pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Ruth moves over, makes the play, one away. So coming to the plate, Rogers Hornsby. He singled his last time up. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least one out.
Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lou Gehrig, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit down the third baseline, and that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Coming to the plate now, Clayton Kershaw. He flew out in his last at-bat. Zach Britton comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing two things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
And that indeed is a pitcher up there as he's not even close at that one and becomes out number one. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2-0, here it is. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. The tag, and he is out. Over to second now, and they get. Digging in, Duke Snider. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The center fielder.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a drive, and gone. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tony Gwynn. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Ready for another shot now, Miguel Rodriguez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another 0-2 home. Still no balls and 2 strikes. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Britton. He's getting his first plate.
Zach Britton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider. Ready once again, Ken Griffey Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Behind 0-2 now. Britton is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Smoked on the ground up the middle. To his left, Hornsby. Throw in time at first for out number 2. In now, Babe Ruth. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Nope.
And that misses ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
2-0 now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Stepping in, Aiden Mata. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. Britton pauses. 1-0 on its way. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
And he lays off there. 1-0. Goose Gossage trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Gossage.
Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joe Morgan. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And look out! That's the 3rd batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem. Sergio Romo comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. And it's fouled away.
Now pitching.
Morgan aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Romo, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He throws a slider, a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and a cutter. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit. Morgan ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now a 3-1 game. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. A 1 pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And the sinking fastball. Called strike 3. And that's out number 1. Stepping in, Rogers Hornsby. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Runner's on his way to third. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Number 4.
Digging in, Duke Snider. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Leading off for the Eagles.
Here comes the first pitch.
The first baseman, number 4.
Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Rodriguez is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ted Williams will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. This is on the ground over to first. Throw to Hornsby. On to the pitcher covering, and it's in time. Trevor Hoffman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. In the air now, out to left. Moving under it, Ruth looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up now, Tony Gwynn. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Line drive to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Digging in, the switch hitter, Miguel Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Adrian Gonzalez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Now pitching.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Frank Thomas will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. And they just don't want to deal with Big Frank here, so they'll give him first on the intentional walk.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Joe Morgan. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Now I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Way outside. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you can get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Joe Morgan goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Popped up. Gehrig in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. Billy Wagner enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Morgan will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Digging in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Wagner with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. Standing in, Willie Mays. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line shot to third, and the side. At the plate, Lou Gehrig, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
New York City,
fouled away.
The first baseman, number 4.
The 0-1 pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Popped him up. Mata shading to his right. 1 away. Now at the plate, Rogers Hornsby. He lined out in his.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Behind 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Hornsby takes it in. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's at number 2. Now batting, Duke Snider. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And a good slider there from Wagner. No balls and a strike. Vladimir Guerrero will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to Gehrig takes care of him, and that will. Digging in and looking for more, Babe Ruth, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Babe Ruth.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Digging in to try it again, Aiden Mata. He enters this at bat, 1 for 2 with a walk. Out in front of it, strike 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 0-2 delivery. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Morgan ranging up the middle. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Rogers Hornsby. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Kirby Yates comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. And he misses again, ball 3.
Number 7, Kenny Watson.
And, ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lumpton falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Digging in, Lou Gehrig. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the 0-1. Line hard toward right center. That's in, and he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4. A potentially big 2-out hit as it brings up Nolan Arenado next.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat.
Gehrig leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on the second for the force, and the ball game is over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Well, he just made himself a really tough out here. Picked up 3 hits. 2 of them were doubles, so he was a real factor every time he stepped to the plate.
Fans, our final line.